What's up, dude? Welcome to Boardlike. I mean, it's in the name, right? It's a board game roguelike, and we're gonna check it out and see what it's all about. Welcome to Boardlike. Before we begin, let me briefly cover the basics. Boardlike is an adventure game inspired by classic tabletop games. Players guide the hero they create through 8 regions. Okay, gotcha. A hero is born. To create a new hero, a small ceremony is required. What kind of ceremony? The chosen mother and father's attributes and genetic perks are transferred to the newborn hero. Okay, interesting. After three turns, you can return your hero to the village at any time. Returning heroes are added to the family pool. This is the best way to create stronger heroes. Okay, so we go on an adventure, we power up our hero, and we hopefully return before dying. Okay, interesting. Death is not the end. So it's like a roguelike game, obviously. The game thing will happen most often in this adventure is your hero's death. Gotcha. I appreciate that. If you make it back alive from your journey, you can use the resources you gather to upgrade your village. Gotcha. The legendary hero must cross 8 perilous regions to reach the end of the world. Each region has its own enemies, unique challenges. Will you create the one hero who can overcome them all? It's a game of luck. Okay, I totally understand. Ooh, a new player. No time for long greetings. Time is short and this world needs saving. Let's start with the basics. All right. First things first, we need a hero to save us, and they won't be falling from the sky. Hit the breeding ceremony. Okay. This is the breeding ceremony screen. To create a new hero, you'll need a willing mother and father. Check their stats carefully and choose the best pair. When picking a family, pay attention to their genetic traits as well. This is already like a lot of stuff. Not trying to say like I can't handle a game like this, but I'm very confused. Maybe I'll wrap my mind around it. Pay attention to their genetic traits as well. Only one of these traits will pass to your new hero. Okay, so this is just our stats. Can we lock one? I'll just lock that. Oh, I see. This is your trait here. Born to be a killer, a bloodthirsty beast. Starting critical chance 50%. Starting evasion. Movement dice +1. That seems cool. Let's lock these parents. And then how do we make them bang? What do we do? Oh, so we go boom. We go boom. Oh, so you can lock them maybe for next time. Right now our village is in rough shape, so you can't assign a background just yet. But don't forget to explore this option later. If everything's ready, hold down the breed button and meet the unlucky hero who might just save us. Okay, let's hold for breeding. I never thought I'd say that in a video game. Oh, look promising. Looking promising. Maybe not the luckiest draw this round, but with any luck, they'll at least make it back to the village. Close the heroes panel and let's move on. So I guess we got the trap damage. Did I press the wrong guy? Well, maybe traps are bad. I mean, traps are obviously bad. Now comes the hard part. I think we're ready. Press the start adventure and let's see what fate has in store. The audio, I will say audio is very off in this game. I had to like lower it in my Windows settings. So, I don't know. I lowered the volume and it just didn't work. So keep that in mind. I would make sure the audio stuff is working out. Before starting the adventure, you can choose a sign for your hero. Pay attention to the pros and cons or continue without choosing one. I love pros and cons. Option you choose will remain until the adventure ends. I think we'll pass for now. So I guess it's like good things, but also downsides. Not a bad board for the first round, huh? Of course, I can't hold your hand the whole way. I would appreciate, yeah, just letting me do my thing. Can I move the camera? I cannot. So we need to do more turns. I like the art. That's definitely a strength here. We're in the verdant thicket. Turns remaining until boss. Each region has a different turn limit. Bear with me while I kind of wrap my mind around this. I am going in blinds. So we rolled a 3. We go here. What did I just do? Something popped up. Complete the first region of the map. Let's roll again. 4-piece. We got some gold there. Okay. I would appreciate maybe if it gave me a second to like see what I'm getting. I'm not trying to be overly critical though. 3-piece. We have a battle. We can try to sneak or we could leave and it costs energy to do that. Is this the energy I have? Let's just battle. Who goes first? Toss the coin. I lost. Okay, so you hit me for 5 and I blocked some. Here's the card the card situation here. Deal damage equal to your attack plus defense stats combined. Okay, I guess that does 6 damage. He has 15 health. Gain 1 battle point and restore 15% of your max health. What's a battle point? White slash, deal 50% of your attack to all enemies. That's a good, like, AoE. Let's do the forward strike here. Let's select you. The art style, I feel like the art style is the strongest, you know, thing here. Let's end the turn. I don't want to use all my rest cards. I would appreciate less of a tutorial in the beginning about, like, the breeding and stuff, and give me, like, a little battle tutorial. Just something quick. Like, what's a battle point? Yada, yada, yada. Basic attack. Deal damage equal to your attack stat to the chosen enemy. Oh, he has 9 health. Basic evasion. Create a shield equal to your defense stat. Double blow. Deal twice your attack. Yeah, let's do that. That should end you. The audio is kind of loud here. Let's level up. Health and action points are restored. Select and increase a stat. I feel like our attack was pretty key there. Let's increase it in that. We found some items. A bunch of things nobody wants. Why would you? Worthless trash. That's what my wife calls me sometimes. A little extra luck with the dice wouldn't hurt. Grants a 50% chance to avoid traps encountered on the road. Okay, interesting, interesting. Let me get a little sound decretion. I feel like I'm shouting at you. I apologize for doing that 6 minutes into the video, but I gotta hear my brain thinking. All right, let's keep rolling, I guess, right? So, like, again, what's the goal here? Do I just go all the way around the board once, potentially? Is this a region? Once we get all the way around, we're good? I don't know. Let's see. We have another battle here. Let's try to sneak. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got Pachinko. Brother, I was not expecting this. I like this. So I can already tell you, like, this definitely is kind of work in progress-y. Hey, we got unlucky. Dang. There's definitely some work in progress stuff. Like, especially, like, UI stuff, tutorial stuff. I would just re-look at that. But I feel like the charm and the bones of this game, there's a lot of potential here. I'll say that, you know, without even kind of realizing what's going on. Perfect Strike deals critical hit damage and grants basic defense. Deal damage equal to your attack stat. So this gives me both. Does he just deal 6 damage to me every turn? Is that what this guy does? Heal self or an ally by a certain percentage. He's a healer. There's a lot to wrap your mind around at the beginning. We also have consumables here. That's interesting. Well, let's just let's do Perfect Strike here. I would like to drag the card on the guy. I don't know why, but that's just like an innate thing that I want to do, you know? Let's do both. Oh, we almost killed him. I guess we critted. We'll take it. I'll take it. We got some stuff. Simple stone, building material, small life nectar. You need more turn. So maybe on turn 3. Maybe I just need to get used to the user interface here. I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. We got some coinage. I see every tile has a different thing on it now. I'm starting to get used to it here. 4-piece. Use a lockpick. We don't have any keys. Let's try to use a lockpick here. Okay. Okay. Do we have to match? Oh, find 3 key card to unlock. Okay. Let's go. I'm the best. We got some stuff here. Iron axe. 2 times wood from chopping. I definitely feel the game, the board game vibes here. Like, this feels like a card you'd collect in a board game, which I'm assuming that's intentional, right? Trade item for dark wizards. Where can I see my inventory? Because I'm getting like stones and this. Adventure map, hero details. Maybe it's in hero details. Yeah. When can I use this dice? There's a lot of questions. I wouldn't say that's necessarily bad. I've played a lot of games where I don't know what the heck I'm doing in the beginning. Okay, so we went all the way around. Okay, I see. Now we need 2 turns for back to home. Okay, I gotcha. Let's increase our health stat. We're level 3 now. Okay, I kind of see this. I'm feeling it. We got this guy here. Medium life nectar. No game is complete without a healing potion. We could buy a healing potion. And I think we are going to need it soon. Let's get the shield instead. Psychopath? Oh, it's a new card. Perform a basic attack. If it critically hits, restore 20 health. Interesting. Can I equip? How do I equip new items? I have a shield here. Rare shield. What's... Oh, yeah. I've reduced trap damage. Interesting. Do I have an equipment? Adventure map. Oh, so here's your regions. Gotcha. Legacy quests. So this is... Maybe that's your meta progression. Deck build. Okay, interesting. I'm just trying... Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. This is rough. This looks like a harder enemy here. Should we try to sneak by him again? Let's try. Come on, baby. Oh. Me not lucky. Alright, let's battle. We got 2 enemies now. We can go first now. Well, I think we do a wide slot. These guys are really strong. Holy crap. Okay, that did some damage. Oh, this guy doesn't... Can increase defense points with guard action. Takes cover to reduce incoming damage. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we need to freaking do some defense here. Oh, I can't. That took all my battle points. We have healing potions, though. Okay. That only did 1 damage to us. So I guess it factors in your defense stat, potentially? Oh, so this guy's now hiding again. Interesting. Let's do a perfect strike on this gentleman. We got a crit. And then let's do this to get maybe a little dodge situation. Didn't work, but we did our best here. He's guarding up like crazy. I kind of like the battle system. I kind of like this. I like the art style. I like the music. I think, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with the battle system so far. I mean, I don't know, like, the balance and stuff. I was seeing some, you know, comments and stuff on the Steam page talking about balance. Double blow. Let's do that. We killed that guy. And so, is this guy going to attack us, you think? He's hiding. But yeah, I really like the battle system, and I think the card interaction and stuff, it's fine. It's totally fine. We probably shouldn't have done our... I mean, we're not doing nothing here, so... When does he unhide? Basic attack me? He's just not... Hey. Oh, I am doing damage at least. That's cool. What does 3.2 mean? Is he taking 3.2 damage? We are taking quite a bit of damage from this battle. Let's go. Boom. We have a shield here. And let's go... Double blow seems like our best thing, right? 216 damage. But yeah, I feel like that's... Yo, give me a little... Give me like a smaller beginning tutorial. And give me a little battle tutorial next time. You know what I'm saying? I'd appreciate that. This is probably not... I will say, like, take this with a grain of salt. This is probably not the smartest game to just go in completely blind. So... And I'm not going to tell you that I'm the smartest dude. That's... that's... Did I use that? Okay, I was going to say, did I accidentally use that on the enemy? It would be cool if you could pick up the card and it would glow on who you should use it on. Not that you need that, but like, I'm kind of a dumbass. Let's do heavy strike on you. Basic attack? Okay, interesting. Awesome. Let's go. Let's keep going. I like the idea of a roguelike board game too. Like, this is a vibe. I am digging this, not gonna lie. We got some coinage. Oh, we get a card. A sudden inspiration. You feel an overwhelming sense of clarity. Your action points are restored to full. So what's an action point? Is it these? So that's what I use to lockpick. That's what I use to sneak. Action points. Okay. You should explain this to me. You don't do all the breeding and all. What was that? Don't worry about that. When we get into the game, say, here's your action points. Here's your battle points. Here's a quick rundown of a battle. Boom. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot. I like the when a tutorial's like, yo, we're not trying to hold your hand through this. I do like that. But, you know, like I didn't know what an action... Maybe I'm just dumb. I take that with a grain of salt. Let's see if we get lucky this time. We did not get lucky. That's okay. Let's roll. Now we're on the third world here. We need to complete this before we go back home. And I don't know if that's going to happen. Because the last battles was rough. Oh, so you get rocks when you land on a rock. And then what do the rocks do? Building material. I guess you probably want to bring that home. That's interesting. Let's keep going here. Doesn't seem like there's any enemies here. What was that? Was that a... Oop. Give me an inventory button here, too. Instead of hero details. Wood. Cool. More building materials. Love to see it. Nice. We got more wood. I kind of like this, dude. You're getting building materials and stuff. And like, you can get different items that buff the stuff you get. I like that a lot. I really do. This is cool. I'm digging this. I was a little turned off right when I you know, sat down to play this, but you know, there's something here, man. Give me an attack incretion. And then let's go back home. Are you sure? Only true heroes know when to quit. I 100% want to quit. So we got items ink value. Collected gold, ink, wood, stone. I wonder what ink does. Are you going to give me an idea? The hero has returned to the village and is ready to something. So that's where you do breeding ceremony. Remaining to collapse. Oh, here we go. Let's read about this. Gold, the primary currency. Ink, to create something from nothing, you need ink. Collect from defeated enemies, opening chests. Okay. Stone, construction material. Wood, construction material. Gotcha. Buildings. I see. So we need a ton of gold here. And we need 30 stone and 30 wood. So we're not building that. Barracks, we kind of need the same thing. Yeah, we're not going to be building none of this stuff. Okay. Well, that's sad. That's okay, though. Breeding ceremony. Let's do another. Now that I kind of know what's going on, let's do another one. So this is to lock them for next time, I guess. Previous hero. I don't want to do the traps. Coin collect times 2. Lose 5 coins per dice. I wonder if his stats are really good. Yeah, 5.5 attack seems solid. I like this guy's stats, though. We really buffed him up. Let's do this guy. And mother will be quick feet. Movement dice plus 1. 18 health is rough, though. I think that's our best choice, though. Let's do that. Select background. You can select a background for your character based on the buildings in your village. Each character can have only one background. Okay, interesting. We got Lyra Myth. Okay, interesting. Golden Hands. So we got coin collect times 2 here. Is it me or am I getting the wrong perk? Am I crazy? I might look at that. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. You seem ready for the adventure, but would you like to do at least one last check? No, I'm good, dude. Choose your sign. 20% more experience from combat, but automatically stops at all battle. No, I don't want to do that. Automatically stops at all shop titles. Shop prices increase. Automatically stops at all material sources. Cannot use axes or pickaxes. Or minus 20% chance on lockpicking actions. Trap, steal, 50% more. Let's not take any of those. We kind of know what we're doing now. Let's do our thing here. We got a little bit of cash there. We got, I guess let's try to lockpick here. I kind of frick with this game, dude. We just absolutely dominated that lockpicking. Let's do an attack incursion. Oh, and we found some items. Unwanted things. Bloody gold coin. So we can... Interesting. Large life nectar. Shadow step boots. 15% chance to avoid traps. I'd like the items and stuff I'm finding too. I'm really enjoying that, man. I like the items I'm getting, but I wish there was a more obvious... Like, I feel like you got room here to almost even leave your character up here to show what items you have. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. Should we just try to sneak by? Let's do it. I'd really like to hit one of these. Oh, we just missed the board completely. Dang. Okay. Good to know. I thought there'd be like a wall over there. It's all good. All right, so he hides. He's got 50 health. Are we back? Are we on floor 4 or whatever it is? Or did we restart back at floor 1? I do want to look into that. Let's do basic attack on your ass. You blocked me, okay? Did that absorb block? It did. Okay. So we're doing okay. He did hit me for 4. I didn't enjoy that. So that's how much block you currently have active. Gotcha. We got kind of garbage here. We'll just do that. Yeah, I don't believe it's possible for you to hit me now. Heavy strike. We'll do that. We did a crit. We can rest. And then we can also do heavy strike. We dodged it. Love to see it. Heavy strike again. You're dead. And I'm better than you. I think we do attack again. We got a legend evil eye bead, a powerful talisman passed down from our ancestors. Every turn has a 10% chance to cleanse all harmful conditions. That seems pretty good. Poison enemies with a 2% chance in the first turn. Interesting. Okay, so we got some really good stuff. I want to get this card tile. Looks like we're not going to do that. That's our trap that we're talking about. Okay. Adventure map? Verdant Thicket, is that where we're at? Okay, yeah, so we're at the Verdant Thicket. So did we get to Shattered Peaks? Or were we still... When I complete this board, I want to see where I'm at. I'm doing a little research and development right now, okay? This might not have been a good game to go in blind, but you're getting a very good impression. Oh, no, so we're still at Verdant Thicket. Each region has a turn limit before the boss appears. It looks like we got to do quite a bit to get out of the Verdant Thicket. Let's see, dude. Okay, we're getting some wood. We passed our battles. We have a shop, dude. Yeah, give me a medium life nectar. And give me a small life nectar too, because I'm going for the long haul here, brother. Oh, I got to heal there. That's cool. Free heal. We got some evasion. So we get a little bit of progress here towards the boss, I guess. Quite interesting. Okay, so I was kind of overblowing how hard these boards were. It's really not that hard. We do have a battle. Let's try to sneak through. I really want to sneak, dude. Come on, one time. Let's go. All right, so we got out of it. Beautiful. We got hit by the trap, though, and you hate to see that. Event card. A stone merchant showcases beautiful stones at a fair price. I'll pass for now and gain 5 stones and nothing happens. Hell yeah, dude. Let's keep going, brother. We have another merchant. Increase bleed damage by 10%. Let's get a key. 100%. Let's get a key. A few stones. Love to see it. We have another battle here. I wonder if I could sneak through again. What are the chances I pull this off? Probably slim to none, right? Yeah. I could have told you that. I feel really bad for... I didn't, like, attack this game in the beginning, but, you know, I definitely was... Oh, dude, we are getting thwapped, brother. This is when you use your large life nectar, 100%. These guys are doing 16 damage per situation. That's wild. I definitely see the balance thing here. These guys feel pretty intimidating here. 50% chance to dodge the first attack next turn. Double blow? Could we just end you? I guess we did kind of specialize into attack, right? Dude, we are getting thwapped. Let's end you. You're doing 8 damage. He blocked a little bit. I blocked a little bit, but I didn't block a lot. I'll tell you that. Let's do heavy strike on your ass. And I don't think I'll die, but I'll probably get pretty close. Oh, you blocked. All right, so you have 4 block. I think I still win here. Yeah, you're done. The defense incretion doesn't look like that much, so I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do a health. We get some stone for our troubles. We leveled up, so it replenishes everything, which is cool. Yeah, I love this board game aesthetic. This is a vibe. I'll tell you that right now. There's some games that you play them and you can kind of tell like the underlying premise of the game is pretty mid. Dining set, 10 health restoration from food, provides 2 defense. So do I just get 2 defense now all the time? Because maybe I just haven't prioritized the right thing. But yeah, there are some games that you can kind of tell. You're like, yeah, I don't know if this game is it. But you know, there's some games that you play and they're immediately, you know, everything is on point and you're like, dude, this is a vibe. I love this. You know, this can't go wrong. I'm gonna just leave this battle. Burn resistant. Let's get the medium life nectar. I don't care about the burn resistance. But there are some games in the middle where the underlying premise is really good, but you know, there's some fine-tuning and stuff to do, but that's okay because, you know, a game, you put in a little work and it becomes really good, you know what I'm saying? So let's use the key here. We just got a bunch of stone, or 1 stone. That's okay. So, you know, I'm gonna say this game needs some work, but that's not a bad thing, I promise. You would much rather a game be... Are we just gonna one-turn you? We are. I'm feeling great. You'd much rather a game be on the, you know, the core premise is, you know, you can work on it and get it to a point where it's really good. And I don't think this game needs a ton of work or anything like that. Like, the game feels good. But, you know, there's opportunities with the tutorial. You know, the sound options aren't necessarily working properly, like that kind of thing. That's fixable, you know? And so I think this game has some really good bones. Sacrifice stone. A monument stone stained with the blood of countless years. By sacrificing a portion of your maximum health, you may receive blessings the sacred stone offers. Yeah, I don't think we do this, do we? 10% chance. What do we get? Let's not do it. Let's not do it. We're not there yet. But yeah, you know, this isn't, by no means is this a game where I'm like, dude, oh, you do this is so ready to go. Like, you know, I'm over the moon about it. But it's not, I'm getting a ton of health back, by the way. Only I was missing health. But you know, this isn't a game that's beyond, I'm full health. I might as well just fight. And I can handle this guy. Oh, he does 9 freaking damage, brother. Oh my god. Do I just win here? I think I do. But yeah, the fact that I could see a little bit of work going into this game. I mean, it's a work in progress too. Like, this is a demo. More wood. +5 defense in forest battles. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, little work, you know, goes into this and it becomes, you know, something really solid. That gives me hope on this game for sure, and I'm excited about that. I'll stop yapping about it. You find a wounded warrior lying on the road. He begs for your help. Help the warrior? Or refuse to help? We have a lot of health potions, man. I can't get rid of all my my health potions. Excuse me. All right, so karma has a price here. Cruel choices raise bad karma. The world grows harsher. Enemies hit harder. Events bite deeper. Doing good can cleanse some of the stain, but don't expect mercy. Okay, that was very cryptic. What was that? We're gonna leave this battle. It seems hard. Let's buy a key. We might as well buy the silver claw. We're amassing quite a bit of money. I kind of like the idea too of going around the board and pushing your luck and going back to base with your resources. You know what I mean? Like, that's a vibe. Let's get all those coins. We might as well just use the key here. We got some trash. We got some wood. It's a trade item. Trade item. Okay, interesting. But yeah, you know, board games too are kind of, they're deep in the way where like you kind of don't really know what you're doing. Part of the fun of board games is like stumbling your way through the game, you know? And then the next time you play, it clicks. A demonic figure appears from the darkness offering a dark pact. Accept the deal or refuse the offer. I want to... I don't think we could take -50 max HP. It seems like some of the values too are off. I definitely see the balance. Biggest thing that this game needs is a complete re-look at all balance, basically. That trapper, I didn't enjoy that. That trapper, I didn't enjoy that. Bro, we are getting our asses beat. Can I use healing potions out of raid or out of battle? I don't think I can. That would be something that might be good. Is I can use a healing potion out of battle? Right? I don't know. What if I just die to a trap? I do appreciate the healing there. That was nice. I think we just leave because we're at the end of our thing anyway. Treasure Rock. A gold-filled boulder lies before you. Dig deep to uncover what is hiding. 500 gold. A pickaxe adds +1 to your break attempts. So it's like a free turn. Nice. Nice. Okay, we're not dead yet. You can't say we're dead yet. Okay, now we're dead. We got 1,100 gold. That's pretty good. That's a huge. That's a great boon we just got. I really like the board game aesthetic though. Here's what I'll say. This game is really fun. Even though the balance could be a little off, the promise here is so good. I'm telling you, it just feels good to interact with the board, collect stuff, grab stuff, do battles, you know, do your strategy. It feels good. Mysterious fortune teller offers you to read your future for a price. Trap evasion +10. Let's do the reading. Let's get trap evasion because I don't want my defense points to go down. I think this game would benefit highly from when you hover over any value or anything, it gives you a description of what that does. I'll explain what I mean next time we see something. And not this. I probably sounded like a crazy man just now. That was crazy. I got nothing. That's okay. Hey, we got 0 gold. What's up? But like when it talks about a value or it talks about a thing in the game, it would be cool if there was a pop-up that explained what that meant. So for example, I'm stalling my sentence because I would like to run into a situation like that. Looks like there's no battles here. We leveled up. Should we do a defense? 1.0 to 1.4 seems so bad. Let's get a health increase. We'll just soak damage, bro. So, for example, when you interact with... Okay. Like, what if, like... I don't know. This isn't, like, a good example for what I was talking about. Let's leave the battle here. We'll buy the medium potion. We'll buy the sturdy iron shield. And retreat. Gain basic defense and restore 25% of your health. Let's grab that. Why not? We have money. Like on the offer screens where it says like defense points or whatever, if you hovered over that option and it would describe what defense points mean. You know? Like I don't know what that means. We're battling this guy. So he's going to go first. Doing 11 damage, by the way. It's wild. Basic evasion. This gives us 8 defense. So we're going to do that. End turn. Yeah, we only get hit by 3. Double blow. You're just done. Oh, nice. We got a cursed mask. 5% chance to scare the enemy. 5% chance to scare yourself. Okay, interesting. Got burn resistance. Okay. I feel like we're getting stronger, too. Boss coming. Where's that guy? He's somewhere. A level 2 fight. I think we leave. And we're not going to do the blood sacrifice. Okay, we got a health increase. Love to see it. We're mowing our way through, brother. All right, so we have to fight him here, I bet, right? Yeah, boss battle. Could you just leave the boss battle? Maybe I should have done that. Bandit leader. Let's toss the coin here. He's got 300 health, by the way. He does 52 damage. What do you expect from me here, man? Well, I have to do this probably or I die immediately. Let's do a perfect strike on your ass. He blocked all of it. What is he doing? Can increase defense points with the guard. So defense points is your block thing. So I just can't hurt him right now? What is going on? You're gonna block me. I feel like we gotta do an evasion. We did dodge. I'm pretty sure that would have one hit me. I'm fairly certain. Let's do it again. Brother, we're never gonna kill all his block points. I guess I should have been. Brother, we're almost dead. Help. We got this. We're gonna win. It's inevitable. Let's go boom. Let's go boom. So you got more block? That's rude. Honestly, if you ask me. This does nothing. Bro, yeah, that's way, like, that's some really preliminary balance right there. You gotta relook at that because I wasn't in a spot at all where I could handle that. There's just no way, dude. Your hero's dead. Maybe he's relying on meta progression to, and I say they are relying on meta progression to balance the game. I don't know. Don't worry, death happens to everyone, especially in this game. Next time, try returning to the village before you die. Use the materials you've gathered to improve your village. That way you can progress even farther, but you're still gonna die. Okay, interesting. So we don't have any of the stuff that we had, obviously because we died. Remaining. So is this how many generations you have? Yeah, this is interesting, dude. Yeah, listen, there's a lot that I have there's a lot in my mind right now, and I feel like if you go look at the reviews of this game, of the demo, I agree with all of them pretty wholeheartedly. The bones of this game are excellent. The board game vibe, the roguelike stuff is really cool. I love how you gather materials. You can choose to go back to your your base at any time. It's almost extraction-esque, and I really dig that. But it almost feels like all the values are like random. Like there's not a lot of challenge. Like I was just healing way over what I was doing. Like just go back into your game and re-look at all the values, and let's try to balance these down to maybe more accurately predict where their player will be by the time they get to the boss, because there's no way that most players are going to be handling that much damage and blocking and stuff. But the bones of this game is so charming and so pleasurable to play, and the game feels really fun to play, by the way. You're rolling your dice quickly, you're going around the board, you're getting this, you're getting that. I dig it very heavily. I would recommend you play this just to get the vibe for it. But yeah, if you look at the reviews, you'll see the same exact thing I'm seeing, and it's the values are off. So let's work on that. Let's get the values done, the balance done, and I think that'll push this game in the right direction for it to be like more appealing to the average roguelike player. But this game kind of oozes with charm, and I dig that. I am surprised, at least I haven't seen a game that does this, but a board game roguelike, I haven't really seen anything like that. So, I think you're onto something here, dude. And I had a good time playing this game, and I appreciate you. And I will go away now. See you.